Hey, inspirational guidance tarot here. Ebony, I'm here to do messages for Gemini. What's up, Gemini? This is going to be what you need to know. My hair all over. Alrighty. So what you need to know, Gemini, I don't know, but we're getting ready to find out. What do you need to know? This can pertain to you. This can pertain to another person. Okay, so let's see. What do you need to know, Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Gemini. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your support. All right, we got strength because we're dealing with a Leo. So we got some Geminis who's needing the strength right now when it comes down to collaborations, when it comes down to celebrating. Okay, we got the 3 and 3. When it comes down to collaborating and celebrating, okay, and what you invested in. Somebody here is heartbroken when it comes down to a connection, but it's a temporary pause that is needed for you to reflect on your situation, okay, and stand on your beliefs when it comes down to you being intuitively guided to knowing what it is when it comes to this connection that you're in or whatever this is. All right, but we got right here personal power. All right, asserting and betraying your kindness. Okay, compassion that brings about forgiveness and realizing that you're stronger than you know. All right, so it's some Geminis out here where you're just needing the strength right now. You know, you're needing the strength to take the action that you need. So don't be down about anything here, Gemini. What else you need to know? Hold on. Let's put something on this strength for Gemini. On this strength for Gemini. On this strength. Yeah. You want to fly off the handle, or you want to fly out, or you might want to literally fly. You might want to fly off the handle. Don't know. Strength. What's the strength? Strength for Gemini. Reversed. Yeah, the 2 of winter. Okay, you're making a what you need to do, what do you need to know is that either somebody here is having a strength on making a decision. Okay, 2 of winter upright is pretty much indecision, holding back, making a choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. So somebody here is just actually having to have the strength with what it is they already know to do. Okay, what it is that they already know of. So what you need to know, Gemini, is that somebody here is trying to have the strength in a decision that has already been made. In other words, they're feeling as if the decision that they made at this particular time, whatever that may be, they're really feeling kind of salty about it. You know, they're feeling like, damn, you know, I gotta stand on what it is that I said already. I gotta stand on what it is that I did already. I just got to stand on it. Okay. This is also Leo energy. So this is also a stubborn energy. So Gemini, you might got somebody here who has made a decision to do something and they're kind of standing on it, but being very stubborn. Okay. Whatever that is for you. Okay. They're standing on it. All right. More on the strength for Gemini. All right. We get, yeah, Ace of Swords. It's all a lie. And you get the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's a lie. Okay. Somebody here is needing to have the strength to get the clarity, to understand the truth in the situation. All right. When it comes down to a decision, because somebody here is hanging in limbo when it comes down to you, Gemini. All right. Ace of Swords fell on the... All right, this could be a past situation. Somebody from your past, you've been with this person for 6 years, 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 months. Okay, 6 minutes ago you talked to them. Who knows? All right, but it was possibly an ending with this particular person. Some lies, deceit, betrayal. All right, backstab, betray, and it's a burden on somebody now here, Gemini. Somebody here is looking at it like, damn, why did I lie to that person? Why did I do this to Gemini? All right, 6 of Cups. Why did I do this? Okay, could be an Aries. All right, but we got the Fool card here. Somebody from your past who wanted to take a risk. Somebody here lied. Okay, needing to have the strength when it comes down to lies with a particular person from their past, okay, that they took a risk with. So in other words, somebody here took a risk with someone else here, Gemini. They might have lied to you about it. They offered to a Virgo, okay, and somebody here now is feeling like 5 of Swords, like it's an empty victory. They're losing money over there, okay, and when it comes down to communicating the 9 of Cups wish fulfillment towards you, possibly, they're sitting here in contemplation. Could again be this Leo, because when it comes down to the Sun and wish fulfillment, they're sitting here stuck with a fork in stuck at the fork in the road, okay? Trying to pick a path on whether they're going to walk away from a third-party situation or walk away from collaborating with a 2 of Cups that somebody here could have just been feisty with, okay? And thinking about becoming single. And when we get to this strength card, the strength is all about this Ace of Cups that they fucked over, which is pretty much you. All right. And they want to move forward, but they already know it's been an ending. That's what I got for you, Gemini. All right. And this risk they took, we already know what this risk they took is all about. And this is what you needed to know here, Gemini. Okay. The Lovers. They took a risk when it came down to a connection that was not, you weren't connecting with this person, or this was somebody you were really connected to. However, this could be something that somebody here is thinking about. All right, how they lied to somebody in their past that because they took a risk to come out of a connection with you, decided to move forward and thought they were going to be happy. However, that was a fucking illusion, because when it comes down to balance, they got a tower moment, and now they want to hold, because they were holding back from the high priestess or holding back from their intuition when it came down to an opportunity with you, and it came down to justice. Somebody decided they were going to separate. It caused conflict when it came down to a decision. Now they're hanging in limbo, trying to manifest, bringing in some love offer, or trying to manifest when it comes down to their emotions. The Empress and the Queen of Wands. So this could be two women that somebody here was trying to pick a path on. Somebody took too long to bring in the offer. Could have been a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, but you were connected with this person. And to bring in an offer and to reconcile and work on this, somebody here is sad and in resentment right now, okay? Because somebody here was operating out of the moon energy, or when it came down to the intuition to bring in this offer, somebody here was going in introspection, or now is thinking about what's happening or what has happened. All right, so when it comes to the Lovers for Gemini, all right, the Lovers, yeah, it was victory. So that's why it was a lie, because somebody here was pretty much juggling. All right, they were juggling when it came down to the Ten of Pentacles, a stable commitment that they were in with you. All right, and when it came down to patience, could be a Sagittarius, but when it came down to patience and the wheel turning in their favor, somebody here had a God conscious in what they were investing in, communicating very childishly, or was all over the web and brought it to an end, because again, lies, deceit, betrayal, and it was a burden. Okay. Oh, so what you need to know is somebody from your past is thinking about this. Two of Swords, reverse for Gemini. Somebody here is definitely thinking about this. Exactly. They're enlightened. They're enlightened to the decision that they made. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. They're enlightened to the decision that they made. Okay. The decision that they made was to lie to you about a situation. Yeah. The decision that they made was to bring it to an end. Okay. And it caused a lot of heartbreak and a lot of sorrow. The Death. Exactly. It caused a lot of heartbreak and a lot of sorrow, because at the end of the day, somebody wanted to come out of the burdens, but somebody didn't want to walk away. But they had to, because it was too much conflict. Okay. It could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but somebody here was trying to manifest when it came down to a Queen of Wands. And somebody here could have also had been in a marriage with somebody else. And somebody's looking at the path that they went down and the offer that they brung to something that was very, very slow. Somebody also could have been in a same-sex marriage or a same-sex union. Okay. Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is simply because, yeah, somebody here wanted to come out of worry, anxiety. Somebody here was dethroned, and they were wanting to come out of anxiety, because this is bringing a death to, somebody's enlightened on bringing a death to somebody that already walked away, okay, or and released the burden, okay, already walked away because they chose the path. So this already happened, okay. Somebody might want to may want to transform this path that they walked away from. However, somebody brought an ending to this, and this is what they're thinking about. This is the path that somebody actually chose, because the two of Winter is the Two of Swords reversed. So it was already a decision made. Somebody decided they were going to end something. They were going to go ahead and walk away. However, the path that they chose, when it comes down to this Eight of Cups being reversed, it's somebody who doesn't want to walk away, okay? But the path has already been chosen for them. Nine of Swords is somebody wanting to come out of the anxiety. The Emperor is also somebody here who is not thinking very logical about the situation. Somebody here who is pretty much dethroned from the situation. All right, dethroned from the castle, okay, or their position, okay. And then you got the Knight of Swords with the King of Swords. Somebody wanted to communicate or wants to communicate, trying to take the lead or strategize with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they left somebody here trapped, and they left them trapped because that's their karma. So that's what you need to know. You need to know that somebody you might not want to know this, but it might be good that you do know it, okay? But let me let you know, Gemini, that somebody here from the past, okay, is looking at you and saying, damn, why the fuck did I do that? You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You can also be dealing with a Sagittarius. Everybody is here, okay? Another Gemini like yourself, Aquarius, Libra. So that's what you need to know, Gemini. Where we at? All right. So that's what you needed to know when it comes down to that. So let's move forward. What do you need to know when it comes down to love? Really quickly. What do you need to know when it comes down to love? Even though we got somebody coming from the past, let's get another message. What else do you need to know here, Gemini? For Gemini. For Gemini. When it comes to love, what does Gemini need to know? Oh, that is too many. Gemini, what do you need to know in love? What does Gemini need to know when it comes to love? I think that was it. All right. When it comes to love, you need to know that you're focusing on the negative things not turning out your way. You anticipated forgiveness of yourself and others. If everything happens for a reason, look for the hidden blessing. So somebody here is crying over spilt milk right now. It's 3 cups that's sitting there on the ground, but it's 2 cups being served on the other side. Could be a third party situation because it's 2 hands. Ain't nobody gonna be able to extend both hands, okay, from one side and the other side like this, okay, because we're talking about a whole lane right there. So this could be 3 people, all right, and somebody here is looking at all the cups that spilled, maybe the decision that they actually made when it comes down to a particular situation, how they've been possibly holding back when it comes down to collaborating, all right, so let's see. What else does Gemini need to know about this 5 of Cups? Somebody here is focused more on what has happened than what is happening in their life or what could possibly turn around for them, all right, so somebody here is in regret, Gemini. Yep. Now, we see what I'm saying? You get the 5 of Cups. I mean, the first one, you get the Strength with the 2 of Swords reversed. Now you get the 3 of Swords, okay? This is what somebody here in love. This is what somebody here is contemplating, okay? They're reaching out to others for comfort or love. It says you'll grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that comes with healing in time, okay? So somebody here is focusing clearly on the regret. They are totally upset with themselves because when it comes down to unity and it comes down to balancing things out and having a new beginning, with the balance that's needed. Somebody here may be looking to take immediate action. However, somebody here is still being distracted by other people, other things, or failing to see the opportunity, taking somebody for granted. And that is bringing in the burden. And it's by way of somebody here being in their ego. So when it comes down to really wanting to have this new beginning and start off and it be very meaningful, somebody here wants to take action when it comes down to you. Okay, they want to have a new relationship and they want to get more information, but they're having sleepless nights and they're wondering because they're not sure if there's going to be a better choice, or they're not seeing things clearly when it comes down to you. Okay. So they're not sure what it is to do. So if this is the same situation from the beginning and it's somebody from your past that's trying to come back, you haven't seen them in a while, talk to them in a while, this is what they're thinking about, this is what they're feeling. On top of what they're feeling and thinking about, they're not sure if they're able to come in due to it being of distance, due to it being a certain amount of time that has passed, or due to the fact of all the resentment and the pain that has been caused. Okay. All right. So 5 of Cups. All right, and what we get is the 10 of Pentacles reversed with the Knight of Cups. Somebody want to offer to something that's already broken. All right, but we got the 5 of Cups, which means for me, if you're sitting there and you're crying over spilt milk, then you're being nostalgic because the next one will be the 6 of Cups. Okay, so therefore, somebody here is being very nostalgic about a broken situation. Okay, and they want to come in with an offer. Knight of Cups. They're thinking about this offer. They're thinking about bringing their cup of love. But they're at a standstill. King of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're reversed. They're trying to figure out how they can manipulate the situation, or when it comes down to their emotions, they're really down right now. Okay, feeling trapped. When it comes down to a King of Wands, somebody here could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, and their wish fulfillment to have a 2 of Cups and collaborate with someone is justice in this conflict. Okay, King of Cups reversed. All right. Watch it too, Gemini. Somebody here could be manipulating as well, but we got the Strength of the 4 of Wands. Like I said, this person is not manipulating. It could possibly be, but what somebody being is nostalgic about is the fact that when it came down to this broken situation and offering, they pretty much went in a different direction. However, going in that direction, they're now having the strength, or when I say feeling sad, they're feeling sad when it comes down to the strength in the connection. Why? Because again, somebody here was juggling. So this 3 of Swords for Gemini. This Three of Swords is clearly all about the Hangman. How somebody here now is hanging in limbo about all of everything that has transpired, the hurt, the pain. If they should reach out, what should they do? Because somebody, again, walked away from the situation, chose a path with a lover, and thought they were being very victorious, and that's the truth. Because when it comes down to the past, again, when it comes down to communication, communicating about the past, somebody here was delusional. Somebody here had many options. Somebody here was it was smoke and mirrors for somebody when it came down to it. Or somebody here played the field where they tried to manipulate or make a Queen of Cups an option, because somebody here was very flighty and operating out of the energy of being very single. And now they're having the patience, and when it comes down to tempering themselves, somebody here decided to take a risk and operate out of their shadow side and be very defensive when it comes down to what it is that they want and what it is that they needed for themselves, with the Nine of Cups, being very selfish. Now somebody here is having worry and anxiety because they took too damn long to come to a connection with you, Gemini, that they already ended. The Hangman. All right. And the Hangman is clearly about hanging in limbo with the High Priest. Hanging in limbo when it comes down to the knowledge and the wisdom of whether or not this can heal, whether or not this can take place again, if you can move forward and actually, bottom of the deck, reconcile the what? Ace of Cups. That's somebody here, what? Four of Swords, separated from. Somebody here wants to communicate and they want to manifest because they're feeling trapped in their head right now. The High Priest. All right, exactly. The High Priest is all about the path that they already chose. And that's what somebody here is hanging in limbo about. They're like, damn, what the fuck did I just do? You know, I let my Gemini go, and I don't even know what the fuck to do and how to do it to get her or get him back. So what do I do now? So this is for what Gemini needs to know. So I can't tell you, cross watcher, right now what it is that you may need to do. Okay, and I would say that this would be for a cross watcher by way of it being flip-flop, but nah, this was strictly for what Gemini needed to know. So that's all I got for you, Gemini. Know that somebody from the past loves you, wants you back, and they are in regret for letting you go. Talk to you later, Gators. Bye.